What's going on, guys? This is your host, G-Man here. This is map 30. We hit map 30 finally on the zombies freaking challenge of going all the zombies maps Trek ever made. I was thinking the other day, what if we did non-Trek maps? What if after this we did non-Trek maps? Of course, I would hate it because it's not Treyarch. It's not the same. Not even close. So, anyway, this is map 30, Alpha Omega. I was looking at this and I was like, man, I've never played this map. So I did some researching. I played a little bit. So, super excited, super stoked. Yeah. Oh crap. Let me change this out. Let's see. This is kind of a small map. I don't know. Don't give me a kick. No, I don't need that. So I might change it too. There's not really a heavy boss in this fight. I don't need that. I think this is it right here. Yep, I want to keep the second perk because I gotta do some running in the beginning. But anyway, here we go. This is map 30. Zombies Challenge. Alpha Omega.
A little learning is a dangerous thing. Drink deep, or taste not the Pierian spring. So goes the poem. I understand its meaning. I have drunk so deeply that my every fiber aches with the pain of what has been. And the pain of what has yet to come. I fear it may drive me insane. Worlds. Wars. Souls. All torn asunder by the journeys our madness has wrought. It is only now, that I understand the path of bloodshed and sacrifice that lays ahead. And how such knowledge must have gnawed and clawed at the German's mind. I pity him. From this day on, it is my burden to bear. I know what must be done, and who must do it. May they all have mercy on my soul.
That is so deep, man. Holy crap. So deep. I'm excited. Get this done. Get it done. Got my paper right here ready to go. Any notes I have, or the clock step, or whatever. Another clock step, that's funny.
Hooray for Nikolai! He is only one brave enough to bother showing up for latest mission, huh? I should not have spent so much in gift shop.
What the heck? Okay, thank God I did the wrong one. I was like, what'd I do? Okay, let's just start over. I had a dumb moment. I did the wrong one. It's good. I had a little laugh going. And let's just continue. I had a dumb moment. I'm dumb. That's kind of funny though. Seconds. That's funny. Crap, though. I wasted one of these. Okay. Can't do that again. Alright, we're okay. Just skip it. Skip it. You don't want to know what's in here. So good. Come on, thing, load.
Hooray for Nikolai!
Okay. Let's do the right one this time. It's a good thing I have a lot of those Walking Deads.
To bother showing up for latest mission.
Okay, here we go. I thought it wasn't working. I was like, hello?
Must be careful where I scratch when I wear this thing. Please do not short circuit.
Power restored. Stand by for facility status.
Come on, baby.
Nova 6 gas leak detected.
Come on, baby.
Primary systems offline. Facility ventilation required.
Dempsey would like this. He's weak, like American beer. Hard to shoot straight when head is...
Boom! Let's go. This could be a good day. What does... Huh. That's weird.
Господanya!
Rebooting network. 1 minute to reactivation.
1 minute? Soviet computer would take 30 seconds. There. See? They make Celtic strong and fast.
going good. It's going good. Let's get it.
Where are these multiple units? Nikolai needs details.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Bonus points.
Might have helped if I did that on time. I would have got a lot more points. Oh, here's one. That was easy.
What is Crawler doing way up there?
Hold on, let me kill these things. Be in my way. More?
Bonus points. Nothing and vodka.
Oh yeah, about that. Those things are so annoying.
Oh, I start to get too sober for this. Yes, Japanese sword, I have not forgotten you.
Those running zombies are high-key annoying. I did that one. This one's next. Okay. I was not trying to end the round on that. Oh, here we go. Man. Get lucky where they are. So much easier in round one. Excuse you.
Oh, so much mess. Is this why they call electricity juice?
Ventilation system operational. Nova 6 gas leak contained.
Woo, yay.
Primary systems now online.
Now can Nikolai take break?
Over here or something. Damn it.
I will
Okay,
use
there's
this.
that one.
Or maybe trade for vodka.
Excuse me.
Look, I
There's that
found
one.
thing. Yes, thing.
Thing. Yes. Thing. Let's get the parts.
This is.
I was
the
like, I
property of
hope it's
state.
right here because I can't remember the rest of the parts. Oh, that's not good. I didn't think about that. Might get rid of this gun.
I want this.
Apparently I found a part. Secondly. I didn't mean to. I found a part. Where's the dang? There it is.
Ah, just like Mom used to make.
Ta-da! Can't think of anything else I gotta do, so where's the zombies at?
Attention intruders. Now you've done it. You woke me up. Report immediately to operations and explain why I shouldn't turn every weapon in this base against you. One nation, indivisible.
Judging by smell of cordite, stale hot dogs, and mom's apple cake, I think this might be America.
Call me Rushmore. I'm the intelligence tasked with overseeing Camp Edward and the Broken Arrow program. Who are you? How did you penetrate the perimeter? And where are Purnell and his staff? Accessing files. Electric entity. Facility shelter. Oh no. I've been dormant over 50 years. Who are you? Soviet? Cuban? Chinese?
Sergeant Nikolai Belinsky, Red Army. Where is Elemental Shard?
That item is locked inside the APD, and you lack network permissions, credentials, or even a decent story. You'll have to win my trust. Find the access codes and bring them back to me. Land of opportunity.
Ears! Big ears!
It's the new metal poster from Display. With unique 3D print, select a scene, so I'm gonna... Hi guys, Mr. Waffles here. Game world. You're gonna assume gas on them. The second code requires an Easter egg, operations, and holding square. There are 4 codes needed for this part of the Easter egg. One of the codes always appears to be the same. It's 7626 and can be found on a folder just across from Rushmore itself. The second code requires that you find yourself a key, which is in a box on a wall opposite the base of the APD. It's very similar to the key.
It's Altair.
And here I thought Americans never share anything.
Really? You just had to spawn right here?
Nikolai does not turn other cheek.
Gosh, it took forever. This is Purnell. $8435.
Key in classified if you're familiar with that. Grab the key and then head up to the top floor of the yellow house and you'll find that you can open the drawer and inside you'll get a sheet of paper with a name on it, which is important, and also a number. Make a note of both of these. A third code can be found in one...
Sawyer. And 4851. And then McCain. Four, 5, 6, 1. 6, 0. I don't know where I got the 1 from. Seven, 6, 2, 6.
Access to Project Toy Soldier granted. Sawyer authorization code required.
4851.
1 minute before access termination. Sawyer authorization code accepted. McCain authorization code required.
McCain 4560.
1 minute before access termination. McCain authorization code accepted. Purnell authorization code required.
84.
1 minute
3,
before
5.
access termination. Purnell authorization code accepted.
Yay!
Project Toy Soldier has been activated. Locate Sergeant ADAM for a live demonstration.
Toy soldier? Ah, Nikolai does not play games.
Because I need that. Here's the game plan. We're going to leave one zombie for the next round. Where'd my zombie go? Sorry, I'm hungry.
Oh well, sooner I find detrimental shard, sooner I can leave. Not that I have anything against such fine country.
2 zombies. We're going to leave you 2 zombies here for the
Everyone
next
can grow
step.
up to be failure.
Amazing I remember these steps. That's creepy.
Call me Nikolai Knuckles.
This thing's awesome, man. Whoop-ah! Alright, come here, zombie.
F09 30 C 10 15 D 08 15 E 11 30 B 04 45
So F is first. When do you start running is my question. Oh my.
One of 3 locations. The just here. Just head up, get a code to shoot these soldiers on the number putted. You ask you game's code, and then useful throughout this Easter egg, and we'll be using main Nuketown above ground area. The bunker of the map contains several televisions. Find the TV that has the lit up screen as you can see in this example gameplay here. I'll show you 4 possible spawn locations for this TV. If there are any extras, then I'll list them in the description down below. The first TV, as you can see, is the one that I've already got lit screen. The bunker, find the one that has the lit up screen. V, paper handy, the number down to different houses in the area. I'll have a key on screen right now so you can see which house is which in my gameplay.
Oh heck. This is F. 913. Oh my. Can you not? 9:30.
Security clearance black granted.
Ha
Countermeasure enabled.
All right, C. I think C I saw over here, maybe. C is 10:15.
Should disinfect wound with vodka. Never mind. I will drink instead.
Security clearance blue granted. Prisoner holding. Weapon storage unlocked.
Is D over here? I don't know. Are you supposed to know? Where is it at? 'Dude, I don't have a clue which one's which. Oh, shit. So D's next. Transfusion. Transfusion. What do you know? $8.15.
Security clearance red granted.
Okay.
Red house countermeasure enabled.
Are you sure E is Rushmore? Actually, no idea where this clock is at. Where is Rushmore's?
The first thing that my voice said was F0930, and what this corresponds to in our game is the F house and then 0930 for 9:30. This is going to be a time that we input onto the clock that can be found on the wall within the F house. With that done, you'll get a confirmation sound from the voice telling you that you've had your access granted or something like that, and then you'll be moving on to whichever letter house your voice gave you next. So in my case, it was C1015, so I'm going to go over to the C house. This is where the clock is in the C house, and I'm going to put in 1015. Then the next one that I've got, once I get that voice confirmation, is D. So I'm going to go over to the D house. I've got 815. I'm going to input that, get a confirmation from the voice, and repeat. We're going to go to the E house. This is where the clock is in the E house. My time is 11:30.
Operations weapon storage unlocked.
I'm going to input that time, it's going to give me a confirmation, and then finally we're going to go to the B house and enter the time 4:45 on the clock.
Security clearance green granted. Greenhouse countermeasure enabled.
Which can be found just here. The last remaining house, once you've hit the previous 5, is going to also contain a clock, but for this one you don't have a time. The broadcast system didn't say any, so you're just going to hit the clock with your Galva knuckles and the clock should spin around.
Have you met Takio? He is more fun to hit, like Big Piñata. Good progress.
Security clearance yellow granted.
Around. At this point, don't just run away, look at what the clock lands on. In my game, I get the time at 3 o'clock, which would be 0300 if you read it on a digital clock. You're not going to want to read this as 0312. That's an important distinction to make. So 0300 is the final time that I get here, and I'm going to go and input that code into Rushmore.
Okay.
Yellow house countermeasure enabled.
Zero 0815.
Nope. Sorry. I still don't trust you.
At this point, you'll get a free Raygun Mark II Pack-a-Punched, which is an awesome thing.
Access denied to the American Pyramid device. You'll have to prove your commitment to Broken Arrow's core values before I give you the keys to the kingdom. Give proof to the Knight that our flag is still there.
Broken arrow? More like broken promise.
Bam.
To just get for basically doing nothing, and also each player in your game will get a free Pack-a-Punched weapon.
Really? Like, that's what I wanted.
out of this locker. Once you've grabbed those, go back to Rushmore and hold square to access Rushmore. You'll be told.
Broken Arrow Core Value 1. Pursue all avenues of science and invention. There is a particular Nova 6 crawler somewhere on the grounds that I need you to find. It's having an unusual reaction to element 115, and I would very much like to analyze it.
I will catch fart in bottle. Analyze that. Is same thing.
Told about a Nova crawler somewhere on the map. You're going to want to head down to the generators area, and you should be able to hear and then see a...
I don't see this one.
You found the crawler? Good. Now escort it.
a red glowing Nova crawler. This crawler will follow you, so try not to kill it, and you need to bring it all the way to the transfusion area, which is near the APD. It's the adjacent house. The crawler, when it heads in here, is going to basically climb through a zombie barrier and then leave, so lead it all the way into the house and then just let it climb through APD. It's the adjacent, and you need to bring it all the way to the transfusion area, which is near the APD. It's the adjacent house. The crawler, when it heads in here,
The transfusion facility. Careful with him. The poor little guy is already in death's door. Better dead than red.
Stay close, crawler. I'm sure Crazy Computer will reward us both.
Come on! That means he's go slower too. I didn't think about that. Here we go. Oh yeah, baby.
Well done, intruder.
Yeah!
is going to
That was
basically
easy.
climb through a zombie barrier and then leave, so lead it all the way into the house and then just let it walk around, and it should walk through that zombie barrier. If you're having any trouble with this, then again, As I do with all my guides, guys, I will have help in the description down below. With the red crawler gone, you're going to want to go and talk to Rushmore once again. Rushmore will tell you that there's more that you need to do, and with Rushmore's quote out of the way, you can head over to the diner, and on the way down the stairs from the green and white house, you're going to see a metal door.
You respected Corbat one. Now I can turn its frame into a milkshake and sequence its cheese. Return to operations and learn Broken Arrow's second core value. I cannot tell a lie.
Rushmore should have been named Buckmore.
By now, you've noticed our work will cause widespread panic amongst the population if news ever got out. Which brings us to Broken Arrow core value 2. Preserve the integrity of our mission. As it happens, it seems another intruder has entered Camp Edward and stolen a canister of element 115. Locate the trespasser and contain this breach of operation security. Loose lips sink ships.
We should hurry before other intruder becomes lunch for hill pigs. Now Nikolai feels strong, like ox.
Whoa, way too far.
Who's out there? Identify yourself. Better yet, find another hiding place. This particular location is currently occupied.
This is Nikolai Belinsky. I am tourist. Made wrong turn in Albuquerque. Please help with directions?
I regret to inform you I have zero intention of providing you the evidence I have obtained. World must know what happened here.
This is frankly pathetic. You're going to have to be much more persuasive if you're serious about getting back my property.
Huh.
If you melee that door, you'll see that Marlton is behind it. And if you melee it a few times, Rushmore will say, actually, you need to get something out of there. To do that, we're going to go and get Adam. Adam is basically the civil protector. It's going to be...
Storage.
I regret to inform you that this broom closet is already at maximum capacity. None. If anyone is going to be eating me, it will be me. I just hope it doesn't come to that. I believe we are experiencing some sort of interdimensional subatomic shift. That or something is seriously wrong with my lower digestive tract.
Hanging around in the storage area of the map, your first use of it will be free, and so I'd recommend trying to avoid using it until this point in your game, and after that it will cost 3,000 points to call in each time. Adam, when called in, will follow you around, and so you just need to walk Adam all the way over to where Marlton is behind the metal door. You should get a quote saying Adam in the AO when it gets there. Then you'll find that Marlton will chuck a canister out of the room. If he needs a little bit more coaxing, make sure that Adam has actually given his quote and maybe knife the door a little bit as well. When the canister is on the floor, you can hold square to pick it up, and you then need to place it on the shelf back in the transfusions room that we were in previously. Then, just like before, we're going to head back to Rushmore and act...
Well, pigs, I hope so.
Oh, coming.
Once again, wings in the door, triumph over Braun and Dolan.
This isn't working.
You got a robot out there? An ADAM unit? Okay, checkmate. I'll give you the canister. Just don't let that thing murder me!
Return the element 115 canister to the transfusion facility, the arsenal of democracy.
That thing's freaking awesome.
Arsenal of what?
Well done. You are starting to win my trust, but we're not quite there yet. Return to operations for core value 3.
Dude, this is freaking
Rushmore has
easy.
more values than Nikolai has X-Files.
When our director, Cornelius Purnell, founded Broken Arrow, his mission was to push back the frontiers of science, to conquer new horizons. Which brings us to Broken Arrow Core Value 3. Prevail over the impossible to open new worlds. To expand my knowledge and open new worlds, I require the installation of additional components. There is an extra server somewhere in Camp Edward. Locate and install it. Manifest destiny.
Did he say surfer? Who surfs?
Access Rushmore once again. This next step requires you to have a jumping jack which is electrified hit a fuse box near the power switch with one of its kind of electric beams. I've heard people
Middle of desert.
He's killing all my zombies. See? Damn it. Deactivate. Dummy. How long do you last?
It's time to play Pop Goes Weasel. Ready? Alvana. Clearly a Russian invention.
Thank God. Usually, you just kind of run around and they spawn.
This isn't working. Think outside the box.
They crawl on ground, they crawl on rooftop, just like reindeer.
You're failing me. It's boring. Now go and find the right tool. You got it.
People saying that this also works better if you just kill the jumping jack near it, but I think having the jumping jack actually shoot the box is the way to go. This is kind of similar to that one Ancient Evil Easter egg step. Once an electric jumping jack has shocked the box, or died and shocked it, if that's true that that actually works, you'll get a quote saying that you basically need to make sure that the fuse doesn't get too hot. The trick to this is rather than grabbing the fuse and trying to do a whole load of stuff with it on foot, you're going to teleport to where you need to get to.
Hey, I got it. God dang.
In order to do that, we obviously need to build the teleporter. There are 9 teleporter parts, and I'm going to run through them all now very quickly. The first can be found in the transfusion area just here inside a kind of crate or locker. The second is just around the corner by the operating chair, and then the third is just outside the back of this room, and it's basically on the back of this kind of area here. The
I take
second part is going to be located in the green and white house. The first one
is for common good. Slap Russian kick.
I'll show you is right here.
Russian, he's always same. In Russia, we eat big, drink big, and punch big.
As you can see, the second one that I'm going to be showing you is just in the corner here.
Double points.
Here on the ground floor, and then the third one I'll show
I take what I
you is upper level, and you can find it just here. The third part is located in the bunker. Come to the area that
need is not stealing.
What did I grab?
I'm standing in right now, and you can orient yourself by looking for this perk machine. Opposite that perk machine is where you'll find the first part spawn. The second possible spawn is going to be just here, kind of nestled against these
I have room in back for this.
crates, And the third possible spawn is going to be against this wall on the right-hand side. With 3 teleporter parts picked up, you can build the teleporter either downstairs by the APD or upstairs in...
Where? Did it say upstairs? Near the APD. So dumb. Okay, now what?
In the green and white house. I recommend the green and white house because it's better, in my opinion, to build the shield downstairs by the APD. Then, with teleporter built, grab it and place 1 teleporter pad right next to the fuse that we just opened. Up a moment ago with the jumping jack. Then the second teleporter pad needs to go in the back kind of area where Rushmore is, in the backyard kind of area.
Oh! I did not me to do that. Well, there you go.
I think America sucks. Why call this rifle? More like 10 rifles packed into one. I once had elemental shard. Had to get new pair of pants.
Grab the gun. Thank you. Oh, yeah. It's open? Okay. Alright, let's just see the kind of route I'm going to take here. Okay, there's the teleporter. So, I'm going to run over here. Through this door. Place it right here. That sounds pretty freaking simple enough. Here we go.
You have to move faster.
Holy crap! You gotta be kidding me. I went as fast as I could.
Uh-oh. Now Nikolai feels sober.
Where's the last perk? There you are.
Until Nikolai finds liquor cabinet, this must do. Go eat Dempsey! I hear he is made of hot dogs.
That server is little more than an expensive paperweight now. Reattempt and be quick about it.
Holy crap.
What part of don't let it over?
Oh!
Not understand.
Fetch me their soul. I will just be over here killing electrical dogs if anyone needs me.
Okay, now that the server is installed, we need 3 authorization codes. Sorry, but Director Purnell set it out that way, so I'd be dependent on humans. It seems that for
Oh my
some
gosh.
reason he didn't fully trust me. Imagine that. I don't know where the authorization codes are hidden. I'm not even sure if you can find them. The base personnel knew, but good luck getting them to tell you.
As usual, we must figure out rules for ourselves. Imagine team of such dogs pulling sled. Never mind, they are better dead.
Oh, crap.
The reason for this is that what we're going to do is go back to that fuse box that we just opened, and we're going to grab the fuse. You then have a very limited amount of time to teleport straight away, find yourself in this area behind Rushmore, and then run basically through the little walkway here and place the fuse that you've picked up inside Rushmore's little fuse box on the wall. I always buy stamina up to do this, but I'm kind of a sucker for stamina up, so that's really no surprise. The timing is very fiddly, so you may need to try this a couple times. Make sure, I would say, that when you get out of the teleporter, you run left around the bench instead of right around the bench. I think you save a little bit of time doing that. And with a couple of attempts, you should be able to get this, guys. If you fail, of course, you can just go back and grab the fuse once again, but you'll need to wait for your teleporters to cool down. The next thing to do after that is to find 3 kind of green smoky posters around the map. There are 2 of these down in the bunker, and one of them is going to be upstairs in the green and white house. Here's what it looks like, and we'll be
Wait a minute. That helps.
So noisy now, are you? Huh?
Let's see if Gavin can get lucky here.
Imagine if Red Army had machine like Hunter Pack.
Of course not.
interacting with these posters using Brain Rot, which is an alternate ammo type.
You've gone, get back better gun. Is American way.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Camp Edward. It's just other way of saying Potemkin village. I put in bottle of water, would I get back bottle of vodka?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Thank you.
You know what happens when you poke bear?
There's the first one. 2 more to go.
Type for your Pack-a-Punch guns, or rather your double Pack-a-Punch guns. So, make use of the fact that you open Pack-a-Punch earlier on in your game, pack a weapon or get one from the locker like I said before, and then repack it until you get Brain Rot. Then, go up to one of these smoky posters and turn a zombie in front of it. The turned zombie should rip down the poster, and behind it, you'll find a code. Make a note of the code when you get it, and then move on to the next poster. That was the first poster. Let's show you the second poster now. This one's going to be downstairs. The brain rotted zombie once again is just going to then get one from the locker like I said before, and then repack it until you get Brain Rot. Then go up to one of these smoky posters and turn a zombie in front of it. The turned zombie should rip down the poster, and behind it you'll find a code. Make a note of the code when you get it, and then move on to the next poster. That
Double points. Bonus points.
I have crawled like you before, and then I sober up. Kidding, I never sober up. Just because I am drunk, you thought I would fall over?
Max ammo.
The hell?
Fetch me their souls.
You are in for disappointment.
Warning. Authorization window expires in 1 minute.
Oh.
That was your fault, doggy. Not
was the first poster. Let's show you the second poster now. This one's going to be downstairs. The brain rotted zombie, once again, is just going to rip it off the wall, and you'll then get a code behind it, and we'll make another note of that. And then finally, our third poster is going to be just here.
Ammo.
I didn't account for that. The hell?
Out of time.
There we go. Do it. 3, 5, 1, 2. Wrong house. Kill all my zombies too. Bitch. Come on.
That's all free. Now bring the codes to operations.
Oh, I have good feeling about this. Or maybe it's just vodka talking. I can get used to this.
Fifty-one, 51.
Warning. Authorization window expires in 1 minute.
values? Why do I get feeling Rushmore is writing manifesto?
Broken Arrow Core Value 4. Protect the American dream. You will now prove your patriotism beyond any shadow of doubt. You'll require a dog, a blender, George Washington's dentures. Oh dear, okay, new plan. Restart the power before my batteries die. Please, hurry! I have too much to live for! Give me liberty, or... oh, never mind. Just switch on the power.
They should make computer that runs on vodka.
And by the way, these are very easy to hear, so if you're struggling to find them for whatever reason, just listen out for them and that should really help guide you. Anyway, this is the third one. Turn zombie, rips it down, bish bash bosh, you have 3 codes. You can now head back to Rushmore and enter those 3 codes. I believe you can do these in any order, but if not, then
go to 1-800-Flowers.com.
Find the perfect gift.
And wow the people you love.
Wow.
This is amazing.
trial and error won't hurt. After these have been entered into Rushmore, and remember to hit the enter button after each one, you'll then need to wait a second and then access Rushmore to start talking about core value number 4. This is the point where power is going to be lost from the entire facility, and you're going to need to bring it back by interacting with 6 switch boxes around the map. I'm going to run you through all of the locations for these switch boxes and the positions that you need to switch the switches to. It looks a bit complicated, but trust me, it's actually very easy. It's basically like the Origins dials. It's the same every time. The first one we'll take a look at is in the diner just here.
Works for me.
This one's going to be set to the up position, so if it's down, just set it to up and don't worry what the lights are showing. Then run through the diner into the beds area and you'll find your second box. This beds box needs to also be switched to the up position. From here, we're going to head towards the storage. Storage is one that needs to be set down, and then...
Ow! But Nikolai was told Yankees are very weak.
Double back on yourself, back to the beds room, and head into the generators area. The generators switch, which you can see just here, needs to be set to up. So switch that, and then head towards the lounge. The lounge switch needs to be set to down, so switch. Switch it down. Again, don't worry too much about the lights. They'll all fall into place nice and soon. And finally, we're going to head towards Solitary. This one needs to also be set down, and if you've followed my instructions here, you should find that all the lights are green.
Oh my god.
This will also be accompanied by your character saying something like, wow, I'm awesome, or something like lights are green down, and if you followed my instructions here, solitary. This all set to switch that. The generators switch on your storage box, run through the door. If it's basically like the Origins dials, it's the same every time. The first one we'll take a look at is in the diner just here. This one's going to be set to the up position. So if it's down, just set it to up and don't worry what the lights are showing. Then run through the diner into the beds area and you'll find your second box. This beds box needs to also be switched to the up position. From here, we're going to head towards the storage. Storage is one that needs to be set down and then double back on yourself. Storage box through the diner into the beds area and you'll find your secondary what the lights are showing. Then run through the
Diner's up. Oh, crap.
The diner into the beds area and you'll find your second worry what the lights are showing.
Oh my gosh,
then
I messed
run
up.
through the diner into the beds area and you'll find your second box. This beds box needs
to be in an up position. Whoops. That's where I messed up right there. Okay.
Is to also be switched to the up position. From here, we're going to head towards the storage. Storage is one that needs to be set down and then double back on yourself back to
down. And then generators.
the beds room and head into the generators area. The generators switch, which you can see just here, needs to be set to up. So switch that and
It is up.
then head towards the lounge. The lounge switch needs to be set to down. So
Down. Down.
switch it down. Again, don't worry too much about the lights. They'll all fall into place nice and soon. And finally, we're going to head towards solitary. This one needs to also be set down.
Better than vodka.
Got scared for a second. I'm like, it's gonna fall in place. And then what?
And if you followed my instructions here, you should find that all the lights are green. This will also be accompanied by your character saying something like, wow, I'm awesome, or something like that. Then, with that done, go and flick the power switch back on. That's where the original power switch was right at the beginning of the game. And then with that done, go and access Rushmore once more. This next step contains 3 mannequin lockdowns, which are...
Ooh, yay. I got all the power in the world to do this.
I thought that was my Twilight's last gleaming, but thanks to you, it's just my dawn's early light. Okay, you proved your patriotism, so there's just one more core value to go.
Broken arrow, broken computer. It makes sense.
And now the 5th and final core value of Project Broken Arrow. Prepare for tomorrow and humanity's future. For as long as we are prepared, humanity will have a future. By now, you may have encountered our ADAM units, artificial humanoids all around the facility. One of them in the interrogation area has a human life force trapped inside. It happened during the incident that shut down this facility. Don't ask me to explain. That life force belongs to someone very important to humanity's future. But you must repair the unit to free him. The spirit is 76!
I need to work on my English because that made no sense at all.
This Easter egg is really not that bad at all. Like, easy peasy. Like, Jesus.
Are dotted around the map. You're going to be looking for a mannequin with a blue glow around its chest, and you'll also be able to hear it once again from a distance. The mannequins can be activated by holding square on them when your team are all in that area, and a
Hello, ADAM. Wakey, wakey.
American exceptionalism. All men are great.
I am in killing mood. Can you tell?
Vermont stops here.
Fearless pig dogs, and that was before you you look like I feel.
Don't kill all of them, please!
A lockdown will begin, lasting about 30 seconds. They're not very difficult, and with the lockdown completed, you'll find that the mannequin...
Damn it.
Don't stop now. You've got a useful arm there. Keep gathering parts.
It explodes and a part of its body will drop onto the floor. The first part is an arm, so look for that and then pick it up, and then start running around the map and...
I have blasted men to pieces before. This is less mess.
looking for another mannequin. The second mannequin procedure is very similar in that you start the lockdown, you wait about 30 seconds, your team obviously have to all be there in order to start it in the first place, and then when it's done, you'll see another arm drop down in the place where the mannequin used to be, and then when we move on to our third and final mannequin, things switch up a little bit, because again, it's going to be the same.
See if you can round up a suitable head.
Oh, I start to get too sober for this. Even better than justice. The murder for sex saver, no? Not so noisy now, are you? Huh?
Excellent. Now be careful with that head.
Same deal of finding a mannequin by hearing or seeing it and holding square on it, but when we get to the end of the lockdown, this one will drop a head instead of an arm. You can potentially guess what's coming next if you've been paying attention to the map. Go to the APD and you should find a mannequin which mysteriously has a missing head and 2 missing arms. Hold square and you'll be able to place your newly acquired parts on this thing, and then there's a little bit of story info that the game gives you. So we need to find the element.
Whoa! Where am I? Why can't I see right? What's happened to me?
Deputy Director Peter McCain, this is Rushmore. Remember me? My new allies and I have brought you back.
Rushmore. The base computer. Yeah, I remember an experiment. Something went wrong. Oh, Purnell. Something happened to Purnell.
Yes, Director Purnell is missing, as are the rest of the Broken Arrow staff. Whatever happened shut me down. I can't remember the incident itself. Some sort of recording error.
Wait. I know who your friends are.
How do you know me? Were we drinking buddies once? My memory is not what it was.
All I know is that these intruders want access to the American Pyramid device.
Pyramid, elemental shard, it's all getting confusing.
I have been testing them on our core values, Deputy Director. I had to make sure they could be trusted.
I vouch for them. Let them have access.
I will, but first we need to free your life force from that ADAM unit. Intruders, honored guests, please locate a secret project of mine, the Elemental Orb.
Next, it will be elemental shoehorn.
Elemental ball. This will be hiding somewhere around the map. It's kind of similar to trying to find Gersh in Gorod Krovi. You're going to want to listen out for it and also look for a blue glow Obviously, I've found it in my game here. It can be downstairs in the bunker or upstairs in the houses, behind a barrier, something like that. It tends to be just out of sight, just out of reach in the map. And what you need to do is go over to it and just basically walk near it in order to set it off moving. The ball is going to wander all over around the map and you need to just escort it the whole time. Then eventually it's going to slowly but surely make its way to Peter McCain, who we
What's up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video today here on Map Tonight. On this video, that would be absolutely awesome. Over to the transfusion facility where you can activate. Now the has 3 to telelock and there's teleport core to teleporter. Third, you need to make sure the guys need to the power using this in this use bomb or the side. Only way time coming up back to that stuff. Get brain to go making rear. There's super brain to write on pure job inside all these already switching right switch inside to effect great action etc. The stuff now your job is to go at a time based fine that run 1 minute. The first X round will be at the interrogation room. Once they're on their body, you're gonna get a load of dialogue, which is really cool and interesting, and then a blue orb will spawn into the map somewhere in one of the windows. You just gotta go around the map looking in every single window, and finally you will find a blue orb. Interact with that blue orb, and now you've got to follow it. But before you do that, you can make this step super easy by going over to the Rushmore computer and typing in the numbers 3279. This will
Code accepted.
Ha! Losers.
That's it. The elemental orb. Escort it back to the interrogation area.
What does orb do?
The elemental orb was designed to contain and safely transport a human life force. It should provide Deputy Director McCain with a better vessel for his life force than that android he's been trapped inside. Freedom is not free.
Gosh, it really does take the longest way, doesn't it? Makes it so much easier to do it this way. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to activate in the Milwaukee in a minute if they start running into me. Come on! Seriously, go slower.
This is Peter McCain. It worked. I'm in the orb now. I don't know how to explain how it feels, but it sure beats that 80 AM unit by a country mile.
So you are saying there is vodka in there?
It's been a long, strange journey. Living, fighting, dying, finding out that death's not the end. Thanks to you, my journey continues. I have some unfinished business to attend to. I'll never forget what you did for me.
Oh, that was beautiful. You proved you understand the fifth core value. Report to operations. You know the drill.
Yep.
I just want you to know.
It will give you a full 5 minutes of undead man walking, making all the
make its way to Peter McCain, who we've just met, that mannequin, and go inside him. With all that stuff out of the way and Peter McCain blasting off into outer space, it's time to go and access Rushmore once more. Then, with Rushmore accessed, we're going to go back down to the APD base area, and down there you'll find that you can initiate an APD sequence.
You did it. You secured a spot on Main Street. Now all that's left is
with these green terminals. Before we jump into this, I want you guys to make sure that you've got as many perks as you're going to be getting in your game. You've built yourself a shield. I've got a guide for that in the description down below. That you've tried to get monkeys out of the box as well, because they're...
Ooh.
You've unlocked access to the APD. The elemental shard is yours for the taking. You've earned it.
Better late than never, though it was very long time.
To open the APD, you'll have to complete the release sequence. Be advised that the American Pyramid device is powered by the life force stored in our ADAM units. Destroying an ADAM near the APD's life force canisters will complete the charging process. You know what to do.
Yes, we kill your robots. Easy as cake. The sorrel's ready to use.
I think it'll be fine.
Ha! Crawlers think they can raise big stink? Fire in hole!
Gross.
We eat big, and punch big.
APD release.
They're really useful, and also I recommend getting Galvas too, because they're pretty helpful getting out of a tight situation for the boss fight too. Pack-a-punching is also highly recommended here, because you're not going to have a lot of opportunities to do that elsewhere in this game from this point. So, once you're fully set up and ready to go, hold square with all your team to start that APD sequence, and you'll then have mannequins rushing you in that downstairs APD area, and you'll need to kill them near this soul box in order to fill it up. It's going to take a fair few souls to fill, but once it does so, you'll want to go towards the door of the APD and just take a look at what's in.
Sequence re-engaged. Warning. Life force transference process can be hazardous to your health.
He's always same.
Inside. With the boss fight underway, the first thing you're going to want to do is head back to where we started that APD sequence initially and look at the 4 screens. You can see here that there are 4 locations being called out. We're going to head to those locations in order, and by the way, if you run to a location and you can't activate the canister, don't worry, you can back.
I have feeling this is not elemental shard.
Voice screen verified. Director Brunel, is that you?
Cornelius Brunel was a mortal name. It cannot encompass what I have become. If you must call me something before I destroy you all, call me Avogadro.
Warning. Threat level midnight. Entity has escaped containment. Failsafe protocol enacted. All personnel duck and cover. This is not a drill. Nuclear detonation in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Even your most destructive weapon would barely register as a blip on my radar. Know this. You mortals will not claim the shard. It is I who will enter Agartha. I am the new dominant life form on this world.
It's like horror movies. Your hero knows not to go downstairs. So what they do? They go downstairs.
I wasn't lying. You can still get the shard, but you'll have to contain Avogadro first. And I'm afraid bullets will not do the trick. You will have to refill the life force canisters. Once they're charged, I can use the telepath system to send Avogadro where he can't hurt anyone.
Warning. Primary life force canisters offline.
Oh, please. There are backup canisters, remember them? Just get them charged before Avogadro does a number on this entire facility.
Initiating life force capability sequence.
You think this will stop me? You have no idea what I have become.
Seems like I'll need more bullets. Or different gun.
Hate it when it does that.
backtrack on yourself. You run and called out. We're gonna head to those locations in order.
No primitive insects will not stop me.
Initiating life force procurement sequence.
If you only knew how utterly futile this is. Here, let me show you. Up close and personal is Russian way. Better get out of his way.
Holy crap. That'll help a lot.
Electrical surge designer reaching unsafe levels.
You should not fight it. Together we can open new worlds.
Initiating life force procurement sequence.
Somebody help me, and I will rise like Rasputin to fight again. I'm back. What I miss? I must be getting slow and weak in my old age. You will not kill Nikolai. Only Nikolai can kill Nikolai. Lightning is about to strike.
That room is so freaking small. Like, holy crap. And all he does is this freaking power attack. I mean, holy crap. Why is that so stupid? I'm supposed to do that and kill zombies all the freaking time. The only time I died was in the freaking boss fight. Makes me so mad because I'm out. That's so stupid, man. That's so dumb. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I got all the way to the boss fight in the first try. Can you believe it? But that's what happened last time. That's what happened the time before and the time before again. But so, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.